Hello students. Hello everyone. Am I audible and visible to all of you? Hello, 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 hello. Hello students. Am I audible and visible to all of you students? Hello. Hello, 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 hello. All of you, how are you doing students? Students, how are you all of you doing? How is the entire tension and everything? Right, students, I am doing little same. Nothing has changed much. Right, good evening all of you students. Right, so small disclaimer students. This is my continuous 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. This is my sixth hour actually, right? This is my this is my sixth hour right now. So you will see my face has decreased this much, right? So let's not get that in the way. But I was wanted to talk to all of you first. I want to talk to all of you first, right? How is everyone doing? Tension? Is the voice not fine, students? Students, sound check. Is the voice not fine? All of you. Is the voice not fine? Yes. One second, student. Let me just check if I can increase the voice. एक बार check करते हैं कि if I can increase the voice a little. Oh my God, technology. Yeah. Once again, filter gain. And I think this is the maximum I can increase. So all of you check, students. Okay. So we will stay awake to 12. Please take rest. No, students, it's fine. I don't want to stay awake till 12 later on. Right. I wake up at 5 o'clock every single day. Right. Right, I wake up at 5 o'clock every single day, so I want to sleep off by 10:30. So let's get going, students. Let's start solving questions here and there. And anything, anyway, doubt you have, you can always shoot your doubts, right? Students, now, first question on the board, students, shall we start? All of you. एक सेकंड स्टूडेंट्स, ये बोर्ड थोड़ा लैग हो रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों. Now, we will start from 2020. Okay, we'll start from year 2020. Okay. Now the first question is already on the board. Let's see who can solve first, students. The first question is on the board in matter of few minutes, seconds. Wait a minute, students. First question on the board, students. First question on the board, all of you. Students, today, okay, fine. Today, students, I will sit till 1 o'clock and finish it and give you. Okay. So today I will sit till 1 o'clock and finish the zoology notes and give you, students, from past 3 days. Right. All of you need to understand. I have a lot of classes, right? Right. So it was going on. Didn't have time, right? So by today I will finish it. You can see that I didn't sleep. I've been sleeping only for 2 to 3 hours per day, right? Now let's read the question before I start solving for all of you. What is the question? It says, consider the following characters. Identify the correct inheritance patterns of the given options. Now all of you, here is the first clue, students. Is it not clear, all of you? It's clear, right? Okay. Now first of all, it says most affected individuals are male. If it says most affected individuals are male here, can I tell it is some form of sex linked inheritance? क्योंकि यहाँ पर it is not equal. Both male and female are not equal. It is not both male are not equal. It says most affected individuals are male. So इसका मतलब it is a sex linked inheritance. Now, affected sons result from female parent who are either affected or who are known to be carrier. So this is somehow, it says, from a carrier mother to, it is coming to work from a carrier mother to a son, it is coming. Is it similar to your color blindness, students? Is it similar to your color blindness? All of you. Is it similar to color blindness? किस तरह से color blindness की तरह है ना ये? So it is supposed to be X-linked and it is recessive in nature, just like color blindness. So this right here, students, is X-linked. All of you, recessive inheritance. Yes, very easy, students. So we can connect the dots and understand. Now, can anyone tell me what about hemophilia, students? What about hemophilia? All of you. Hemophilia is which type of disease? Hemophilia. Hemophilia is which type of disease? After hemophilia, tell me what about myotonic dystrophy? Myotonic dystrophy is an autosomal dominant. Now, what about sickle cell anemia? What about sickle cell anemia? Sickle cell anemia also in the chat, all of you. See, देखिए you can go question, कहीं से भी आपको क्वेश्चन आ सकता है स्टूडेंट, कहीं से भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है आपको. Okay, now students I will give you a hack here. Can is the see now आपको अभी दिख नहीं रहा होगा, आपको अभी दिख नहीं रहा होगा, but it will be visible very clearly in the notes. It will be very clearly visible in the notes. Okay, I have given you tricks. I'll be giving you tricks how to identify autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive, X-linked dominant, X-linked recessive, and Y-linked. So all of you can use all of these tricks to identify pedigree analysis. यहाँ पर नहीं दिख रहा होगा. This will be visible on the notes. ठीक है? It will be visible on the notes. Okay. Now students. Student, this is the clue here. Student, this is the clue here. Affected son either from the female parent, either affected or known to be carrier. It's a classic example of recessive. Okay. Now, see, the sons of the affected mother should be affected. Obviously, so it is coming from mother to son, mother to son. Recessive in nature. Okay. Now, next question on the board. It's from ecology. It's a very easy question. It's from ecology और बहुत ही easy question है students. अगर आपको यहां पर एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए तो बताओ. I'll teach you extra information here. All of you. The question says, all read the question. The question says, in marine ecosystem with rich diversity of fauna, which of the following images would be correct representation of pyramid of biomass? All of you. Okay, students, I will revise you pyramids once. I will revise you the pyramid and entire thing once. 5 minute revision कर ले students, 1 minute. 5 minute पूरा revision कर ले 1 minute, 5 minute में. Okay. Now all of you need to understand students pyramids. What are ecological pyramids first of all? Okay. They are a graphical representation of ecological parameters in a various trophic levels. हर एक trophic level को हम pyramid के रूप में पढ़ते हैं हम यहाँ पर. For example, the bottom one are called as producers. Then we have herbivores, carnivores and top carnivores. इस तरह से पूरा pyramid बना हुआ होता है यहाँ पर. Okay. Now there are 3 types of pyramid. One is called as pyramid of number, pyramid of biomass and pyramid of energy. ठीक है? Now first one student, do you see here? First one is called as pyramid of number. यहाँ पर pyramid, इस pyramid के अंदर first bottom one is producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. Now this pyramid is an example of grassland pyramid. Grassland pyramids are always upright. They're what? Grassland pyramids, pyramid of number is always upright. Now students, let me give you example where pyramid of number ulta bhi ho sakta hai students. Pyramid of number can be reverse. Do you want to know how? The best example is a tree example. Okay. Now can anyone tell me students, is tree a producer or a consumer? Is tree a producer or a consumer? एक tree, एक बड़ा सा tree है. Is a tree producer or a consumer? It is a producer. So it will be present in bottom layer. एक ही एक producer है हमारे पास. एक ही एक यहाँ पर. Now students, let's say इस tree के पास it has 1000 birds sitting on it. 1000 हो गया. Let's say इस tree के पास students, इस tree के पास let's say there are 50 birds sitting on it. 50 birds. Okay. So एक tree बन गया यहाँ पर, एक tree. उसके ऊपर है 50 birds. They are the primary consumers. 50 birds बन गए. Okay. 50 birds बन गए. Okay. Now students, let's say I will not take birds first. What if I take insects? Now students, tell me, can an insect eat a leaf? It can eat a leaf. Let's say इस plant, इस tree के ऊपर there are around 5000 insects. Around 5000 insects are present. 5000 insects are present. Now all of you tell me students, एक insect को ना एक bird खा सकता है क्या? Have you seen birds eating insects? खा सकता है. So birds. Now students, can you see pyramid of number? Pyramid of number can also be inverted and different shapes. So this is, students, this is your normal pyramid of number जो upright है in a grassland ecosystem. Plants, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. जैसे plant हो गया, एक grasshopper हो गया, frog हो गया, snake हो गया यहाँ पर. But the same pyramid of number can also be inverted. So pyramid of number can be inverted also. Now, next one is called as pyramid of biomass. Biomass. Okay. Now, pyramid of biomass in your, let's say, in pyramid of biomass in terrestrial environment. एक second. Pyramid of biomass right now. Okay. Now, pyramid of biomass is generally upright. यहाँ पर दिख रहा है स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पर दिख रहा है, it is upright right now in normal terrestrial conditions. Now the same pyramid of biomass, it is inverted in aquatic ecosystem. In aquatic ecosystem, in marine condition, pyramid of biomass is inverted. Now students, आप बताओ मेरे को जल्दी से, in aquatic ecosystem, who is the producer generally? Tell me students, I'll explain why. That's my job, no? In pyramid of biomass in aquatic ecosystem, generally the producers are phytoplanktons. All of you tell me. Generally it is phytoplanktons, algae, some amount of algae, phytoplanktons, tiny phytoplanktons. Now tell me students, is phytoplanktons very small or very large? Tell me. Phytoplanktons are very small. Their biomass is very less. So phytoplanktons are very small, biomass is very less, और ऊपर से उनका life cycle is very short. उनका life cycle is very short. Yes or no? So can I tell students? Can I tell biomass is very low in aquatic ecosystem? All of you. Yes or no? So in aquatic ecosystem, यहाँ पर बन गया छोटा सा biomass of phytoplankton. Now students, who will eat the phytoplanktons? Phytoplanktons are eaten by zooplanktons, है ना? So इसके ऊपर हमारा आएगा zooplankton आएगा, इसके ऊपर zooplankton आएगा. So change हो गया students, change हो गया. Does it look inverted right now? It looks inverted, है ना? So phytoplankton is eaten by zooplankton, and that is why it is inverted here. And this was the question given to you also today. Now this one is pyramid of energy. Pyramid of energy is always and always upright. क्योंकि वापस students, think logically. Can you send the energy back to the sun? Can you send the energy back to the sun? Never possible. Never possible. Okay, never possible. Students, phytoplanktons are your. They have chlorophyll in them. We have desmids. We have diatoms and everything. Right. Okay. Now that is always upright. Now can all of you notice one small thing here? यहाँ पर 10,000, यहाँ पर 1,000, 110. What do you call this, students? What do you call this? Lindman's 10% law. 10% law also is given here. 10% law is given here. Now, students, let me tell you one more thing right now. Is it possible that there are certain drawbacks here? There is something called drawbacks here. For example, humans. Do we belong to any specific trophic level, students? Tell me honestly. अगर आप वेज खाते हो, you'll be here somewhere. अगर आप non-veg खाते हो, you'll be here somewhere. You can be a primary consumer or you can be a secondary consumer. So we cannot belong to a specific trophic level. It goes to many organisms. ऐसे bird हो गया, insects हो गए, crow हो गया, right? So those are the drawbacks here. What is drawback? Does not account for same species belong to more than one trophic level. Does not accommodate food web. और no place for ecological pyramids for saprophytes. ये सारे के सारे के अंदर है ही नहीं students, है ही नहीं. Okay, there are no saprophytes in the entire ecosystem. Now all of you look at the question, students. Look at the question here. In a marine, it says marine ecosystem which is rich diversity of fauna, which of the following image would be a correct explanation of pyramid of biomass? So pyramid of biomass in marine ecosystem, it is inverted, all of you. Yes or no? All of you. Insectivorous plant, depends. Okay. All of you understood? All of you understood, right? So it's inverted here. Now students, next question on the board. The transpiration pull is maximum under which of the following conditions? Okay, see, the transpiration pull has to happen, right? If the transpiration pull has to happen, you need an open stomata. टोमेटो ओपन होना चाहिए. Okay, you need moist soil, you need, और ऊपर से you need, all of you need dry air. Okay, so it's a very easy question. Curcumin longa, turmeric, Azadirachta indica, neem, basmati rice, Indian ginseng are all related to which of the following concepts? No, not biomagnification. Students, biomagnification is DDT. DDT is biomagnification. यहाँ पर नहीं आएगा ये. Bioterrorism also no. Bioterrorism is the spores. Spores are bioterrorism. Right? Biodegradation nahi. It is biopiracy, students. Students, are you aware, right? Students, are you aware? All of these are Indian things. And biopiracy is a way that we prevent our Indian cultural heritage or Indian grown things to go abroad. Right? So that is the thing. That is the thing. Recently, what happened is in US, someone is saying that turmeric has medicinal properties, so we are patenting it. We Indians are using turmeric from how many years? All of you. Someone is saying recently turmeric has antiseptic properties, but we are using for how many years? From centuries we are using in India. Okay, and recently in many of the countries or European countries, they are like, you should pepper a lot. What are we Indians doing from pepper from so many years? This is called biopiracy, because in biopiracy what happens, we Indians, we have not done patenting a lot. So other countries, people are like, oh, they have only found out. Students, I'll tell you one of the biggest jokes. आपको ये टेंपल में खाना खाया कभी हमने? टेंपल में खाना, they will give you a leaf, right? They will give you a leaf. Have you noticed? आपको एक leaf के प्लेट में देते हैं. Some country, I don't remember which country, they are like, they have invented biodegradable plate. I mean, what is the joke? Huh? What is the joke? They have like, I have invented biodegradable plate. Students, from how many years we are eating? Huh? Stupid people. Nah, students. Next question on the board. So next question on the board, students. Okay. They're like, exactly. They're like, they are inventing it. Crazy. Now, students, slow evolutionary changes relative to similar entities. Okay. Gross similarity to the ancestral fossils. Very slow taxonomic richness today compared to the past. Phylogenetic inferences of a specific characters to as plasmomorphic. Phylogenetic references. Students, very simple answer. This is very simple. It is. अभी इस generation के अंदर, imagine there is an organism which looks like old organism. What do we call them, students? Okay. What do we call them, students? I'll give you an example. This is called as horseshoe crab. This is called as horseshoe crab. Horseshoe crab has a lot of similarities with the old fossils, very old fossils, but it is still living. It is still living. One more example is ginkgo plant. Ginkgo plant has a lot of similarities with a lot of your old gymnosperms of thousands of years back, but ginkgo is still alive. So these are called as living fossils. These are called as living. Exactly, ginkgo biloba also is an example. Ginkgo also is a living fossil. Okay, so all the link. See, now you really will understand, students. Okay, okay. This session is only for revision purposes. अगर आपने bio में कुछ भी नहीं किया, this will help you only to revise. Okay, I'll tell you the best thing, students. All of you will do is, okay, I will tell you the best thing all of you will do is check my notes, read from my notes. कुछ तो समझ आ जाएगा. छोटे-छोटे notes दिया है ना मैंने आपको मैंने. और छोटे-छोटे notes से समझ आ जाएगा आपको. Okay. Now, year 2021 students. Very easy question. Revise better. Revise better. Don't study something new. New मत पढ़ो अभी. Okay. बहुत easy question है. Doesn't even require explaining, I believe. Students, क्यों बताओ क्यों? Why is this the answer? Why is this the answer, students? Why is it the answer? बताओ students, कोई बताओ why? Students, do you think your RBC has DNA? Your mature RBC has DNA, students? Does it have nucleus? Nucleus. इसके पास न्यूक्लियस नहीं है, इसके पास डीएनए नहीं है. अगर डीएनए नहीं है तो कैन इट प्रोड्यूस प्रोटीन? Can it produce protein? If it cannot produce protein, let alone immunoglobulins, students. Can it produce immunoglobulins? Think logically. Think logically, students. नहीं हो सकता, नहीं हो सकता. Right? Very easy, right? Very easy. Doesn't, again, done by B cells. That is also one more thing, but very easy logic. Again, this is from your evolution chapter. Students, if you're able to solve the questions, quickly smash the like button, all of you. If you're able to solve the questions, quickly smash the like button right now, right? So, because liking the video helps in YouTube algorithm, and YouTube algorithm will promote it. Simple logic. Okay. Which of the following groups have only one pair of wings? Dragonfly, housefly, fruit fly, mosquito. Students, they have a single pair of wings. It is not your butterfly, housefly, and all, right? So fruit fly is basically your small ones which was used by Drosophila melanogaster. Drosophila melanogaster, and then housefly and mosquito. So very good question. Very good question. Please solve it. आपको ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाएगा ना, मजा आ जाएगा आपको स्टूडेंट्स. एवोल्यूशन ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो, आपको मजा आ जाएगा स्टूडेंट, मजा आ जाएगा पूरा, आराम से रुको. During the expedition to planet Imaginatica something, okay, scientists analyzed the genetic material of the organism found there and noted the following features. The amount of purines and pyrimidines are unequal. अगर purines और pyrimidines unequal है तो can it be double standard, students? Can it be double standard, all of you? Can it be double standard? No, it can't be. Then absence of thymine tells you already it is, if thymine is absent, students, if thymine, it has to be RNA, all of you. Absence of thymine, it has to be RNA. So these two options are gone. But here, if you should know, is it a double stranded RNA or single stranded RNA? That answer is given here. That answer is given on the top. The purines and pyrimidines are equal in double stranded, but if it is not equal, means it is single stranded, so it's a RNA. Next question on the board. That is because of the confidence in exam is different, right? In exam, you have pressure. Student, this is why I tell all my students to do mock. The only reason I ask you to do mock separately on your own is because, so this one I'll explain. Okay. Which of the following is mock? Students, what is aerenchyma? First of all, tell me, students, what is aerenchyma? Aerenchyma is nothing but a special type of parenchyma which has gas in it, right? It has air in it, gas, right? Now you need to identify a aquatic plant here, because aquatic plants need to float. Aquatic plants has to be floating, right? If they have to be floating in water, they need buoyancy, and buoyancy is created how? Buoyancy is created because of the air present here. Now, for example, stem of opentia. All of you know what is opentia? All of you know what is opentia, right? Opentia is your desert plant. Desert plant. Can anyone tell me which type of modification do you find in opentia? Which type of, all of you, which type of modification do you find in opentia? Which of modification, students? Which type of modification do you find in opentia? Apart from spine, students, apart from stem. The stem modification, the stem becomes what? The stem becomes fleshy. It becomes photosynthetic in nature. That is called as phylloclad. The stem becomes fleshy and photosynthetic in nature. Phylloclad. Okay. And also spines are reduced. And they become, leaf are reduced to spines. Okay. To reduce the transpiration loss. Okay. And second, stomata, obviously. This is not the answer, students. Leaf base of mango, students. No. Mango leaf base, you'll not find anything much. Seat of mosses, no. Easy question, easier students. Okay. My fault. Morphology students, I've taught you morphology, I thought. Friends, morphology नहीं पढ़ाया क्या मैंने आपको? Morphology, morphology of flowering. चेक करते हैं अभी के अभी चेक करते हैं. 1 मिनट रुको फ्रेंड्स. आप नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते रहो, तब तक मैं देखता हूँ, चेक करता हूँ. ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते रहो, तब तक मैं चेक करता हूँ. चलो नहीं पढ़ाया फ्रेंड्स, मॉर्फोलॉजी नहीं है. दिस आई हैव थॉट, दिस आई हैव थॉट, ये पढ़ाया मैंने तेजस, ये पढ़ाया मैंने. Bryophytes are lower plant with plant body differentiated. Students, do you remember a word called a thalloid plant body? In the case of your algae, in the case of your bryophytes, they have a thalloid plant body. Plant body is never differentiated. Easy. Both are correct, obviously. Start, students, start. Students, there is nothing called as high weightage topics. I've learned it the hard way. Students, सीखना है what do you want to learn? What is CAM pathway? Do you want to learn what is CAM pathway? All of you. Students, I have to finish the class by 10 o'clock, so let's do it fast. Do you want to learn CAM pathway? It'll take 3 minutes. 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes I'll teach you CAM pathway. सीखना है क्या? Okay, let's do it. और students, आप बताओ. Okay, let's see this one. Carbon fixation in the most of the succulent plants. Students, succulent plants are present in which environment? Succulent plants are present in the desert condition. Okay, they're present in the desert condition wherever there is lack of water. है ना? Okay, it takes place through which pathway? It takes place through the CAM pathway. Now, CAM pathway, students, क्या हो रहा है? Okay, in CAM pathway, what is happening is there is something called as day and night. ये देखो students, ये देखो. वो क्या करेंगे बताए? Can they open the stomata in the daytime, students? Can they open the stomata in daytime? नहीं. अगर स्टोमेटा को डे टाइम में ओपन कर दिया तो सारा का सारा निकल जाएगा ना बाहर, पूरा उनका ये CO2 सब कुछ, और वाटर निकल जाएगा. सो इन द डे टाइम व्हाट हैपेंस? डे टाइम स्टोमेटा इज क्लोज्ड, नाइट टाइम स्टोमेटा इज ओपन. सो CO2 अंदर निकल के आ गया, joins with PEP to form a carboxylic primary carboxylation. Then it forms a C4 acid. Now this C4 acid is transported in the daytime, and this C4 acid converts to a C3 acid. Now C4 to C3, one CO2 is released outside. One CO2 is released outside, students. And this CO2 now enters the Kelvin cycle, and Kelvin cycle produces the energy here. Okay. So this is your entire, right? This is your entire, what is it? CAM pathway, students. Students, any doubt here? The CO2 is saved throughout the night. Yes, CO2 is saved throughout the night. यहाँ पर CO2 को निकल पकड़ के रखते हैं, and the CO2 is made sure it enters in the daytime, enters the CAM pathway. Done, students? Done? All of you, any doubt here? Students, any doubt here? All of you. So nighttime CO2 is entering, convert to malic acid here. That's 4-carbon acid. Then C3 acid, done. Okay. Now, animal morphology is important. Okay. This is your C3 cycle, carboxylation, reduction, regeneration, RUPP to PGA, 2 ATP here, 1 ATP consumed here, 2 NADH consumed here. This is your C2 cycle, where we get phosphoglycolate we get. This is your C4 cycle here. In C4 cycle, what happens? These two are things. आपको मैंने पढ़ाया, मैंने आपको ये आपको मैंने पढ़ाया है कुछ. Okay, same easy question again, very easy question. We have been repeating this question couple of times. Students, it is already present. Students, please check the previous video के description के अंदर ये सारे notes हैं उसके अंदर already है, उसके अंदर सब कुछ. Okay, these are bats. Why? Because this is the main clue here. This is the main clue here, and this is the clue: fruity and musky fragments. Okay. Now in examination, let's say they ask you what are the characters of your wind pollinated, what are the characters of insect pollinated. Will all of you remember? All of you. In examination, अगर आपको पूछ लिया उन्होंने what are the characters of your wind pollinated, what are the characters of insect pollinated, all of you remember? Yes. Okay. Evolution. Okay, students. Students, trust me. Today only, by tomorrow, right? By tomorrow, you will get your zoology notes. उस zoology notes को एक बार पढ़ लो. Most important evolution पढ़ो, सबसे important है. और उससे important है हमारा human physiology. You will finish the entire zoology notes in one day. Trust me on that. एक ही एक दिन में पूरा zoology notes खत्म हो जाएगा कल तुम आपका. Okay, notes रिवाइज कर लो एक बार. Okay. So tell me, how many of you finished the botany notes? How many of you finished botany notes? जो मैंने आपको दिया था मैंने. How many of you finished the botany notes? Yes. Finish हो गया पूरा botany notes. Proper revision हो गया ना तेजस उससे. If you read the botany notes, trust me, your revision is done. At least once revision is done, na. Like every single important part, it has helped a lot. Okay, I should answer. Right, because you can't spend a lot of time now. बहुत कम time आपके पास. It is only for revision again. Only for revision, not for detailed study. So मैं students आज रात को बैठ के कर दूंगा. Right, आज की रात को बैठ के कर दूंगा मैं zoology का पूरा. कल आप पूरा दिन कल सुबह आपको वीडियो आएगा students. उस वीडियो के अंदर मिल जाएगा आपको zoology notes. ठीक है? Students, if you have your notes, you study from your own notes. My notes are only for very concise information. जो important topic है ना, हर एक chapter उसको मैंने दे दिया वहां पर मैंने. Now, students, this is your wind pollinated properties. This one is insect pollinated. दोनों के दोनों मैंने notes के अंदर दिया है. So please help पढ़ लो एक बार. Okay, please इसको पढ़ लो एक बार. Wind or insect pollinated. Okay. Now, students, question 22. Here's the first question for you students. First question on the board. Students, trust me, if you don't do this, no, you don't do this question, I will score. Trust me, I will go mad now. सबसे easy question है ये. You should all should be able to solve this question क्योंकि मैंने डिस्कस भी किया था पार्ट 1 में ये वाला क्वेश्चन. पार्ट 1 में डिस्कस भी किया था हमने ये वाला. Okay, it is present in my notes also. This is present. Okay, all of you. Okay, students, Bakane disease, internode elongation. Students, solve this question, all of you. Solve this question, all of you. Okay, students, पहली बात, अगर आपको ये कुछ भी पता नहीं है, okay, students, phytohormones, there is no mnemonics. वो आपको phytohormones में टेबल दिया ना आपको मैंने. Phytohormones आपको मैंने टेबल दिया ना, टेबल, उस टेबल से पढ़ो आप, काफी है. Which one should I explain? Students, tell me which one should I explain? I'll explain. Okay. So all students, all of these are PYQs. All of these are PYQs only. Students, salary, yeah, students, I want more salary. Tell. Not enough. Salary not enough. I wish, students, I wish I was too rich, right? But I'm happy, students. This question, now, students, understand. Now, all of you need to understand the entry of pollen tube inside ovule and entry of the pollen tube inside embryo sac, two different things. Okay, entry of pollen tube inside ovule and entry of pollen tube inside embryo sac are two different things. Entry of pollen tube into the ovule can happen from three different ways. Okay, It can come from the micropylar end. जब ये micropylar से end करेगा pollen tube is entering, that is called as porogamy. If it is entering from the integuments sideways, mesogamy. If it is entering from the chalazal side, all of you, chalazal side, what? From here, chalazal side, that is called as chalazogamy. Solve. Solve, all of you. So who decides, my students? No one decides. It happens on its own. Okay, if you can't remember chalaz, students, please remember AC. Here also you have three also, students. It's an anatropous ovule. It's an anatropous ovule. So micropylar end, chalazal end, the integuments. It's an anatropous ovule. It's not given you, but it looks like an anatropous ovule only. Okay. Next question on the board. Students, I can't tell students. We cannot tell how the paper is going to be. Okay. Nothing can be told. I don't do predictions. That's why this paper leak kar dunga. I can't do all that. Right. Imagine I don't want any of you to go. Right. Right. I like kar dunga, ye kar dunga, wo kar dunga. Whatever you know, you do it and come, students. You do your best. Don't have any regrets. Simple as that in life. Okay. Okay, students. Do you want to learn other different types of? Do you want to learn other different types of your arrangement of Basvaraj bundles? Once, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, students. All of you. Okay. Students, see here. What is the meaning of everything? Okay. Students, I can't do this. This is a big research I can do, students. I can't do research and all. Okay. Now, what is radial, students? What is radial symmetry? Radial symmetry, sorry, not radial, radial type of arrangement of vascular bundles is what radial? Radial matlab every single vascular bundle here. Every single vascular bundle here it is present in its own radii. It is present in its own radii, students. Okay. Now, present in its own radii. Do you see, students, here? Present in its own radii. Okay. Now, that is called as radial. Now, what is the meaning of conjoint? Conjoint means a sandwich. In a conjoint, con means what? Together. So, in conjoint, what happens is that xylem and phloem are present together here. Xylem, phloem present together. Xylem, phloem present together. That is called as conjoint. Okay. Now, what is conjoint? There are two types. There is bicollateral and there is collateral here. Now, what is the difference? Aram samjho. In collateral, what happens is that xylem is towards the pith. Xylem is towards the pith. Xylem is present towards the pith. Yes or no? Yes. Xylem is present towards the pith here. That is called as collateral. Now, what is bicollateral, students? Bicollateral is a big sandwich here. That is, दो phloem के बीच में एक xylem. दो phloem के बीच में एक xylem. Okay. And this bicollateral is especially important where जहां पर हमको phloem transportation ज़्यादा करना है. Phloem transportation ज़्यादा करना है. So in that case, bicollateral is always there. Then what is open and closed, students? In open, we have cambium is present. It is present in the stem. And this cambium अगर होगा तो secondary growth होगा. Now, what is closed condition? Closed condition is very simple. जहां पर cambium is absent. Okay, students. Okay, it is absent right now. Okay. Now, can you solve this question, students? Now, can you solve this question? The question says, in a common observation that members of cucurbitaceae like bottle gourd, pumpkin, watermelon, muskmelon, etc., have a large fruit, but their stem is usually not more than a finger thick. So, what helps so much? The food is translocated from the leaves to the fruit for storage. So, here you have to remember, if transportation karna hai, you need bicollateral. Why bicollateral? Because transportation can happen very easily. Okay. Done, students, done. Right. Done, students, done. Tell me, all of you, done or not, all of you? Yes, very easy, students, very easy. Right. Okay. No, students, now done. Okay, very good question, students. Genetics, very easy question. Very easy question. Solve, all of you. Very easy question. All of you can solve this. Okay. So by the time all of you start solving, should I also start solving, students? So by the time both of us are done, all of us are done, we'll be done together. Okay. In some birds, black plumage gene is dominant. Okay. So this is what I always do. Black is always dominant. Okay. Over the white plumage gene. Okay. White, let's say, is small p. Okay, done. The black bird was mated with white feathered bird. The resultant were all chicks blue. So students, in this condition है ना, generally आपको क्या मिलना चाहिए था? In this condition, if this is black and this is white right now, क्या मिलना चाहिए आपको? For example, क्या मिलना चाहिए था? When this black and white present together, this was supposed to be what? This was supposed to be black. Black आना चाहिए था, but black नहीं मिल रहा है यहाँ पर. What are we getting? We're getting blue here. Blue. This is called as incomplete dominance, student. This is called as what? Incomplete dominance. Exactly. In Mirabel's Pass Snapdragon 4 o'clock plant, you see this. Okay. Now, students, now what we do is now what do we do here? Selfing among these blue birds would do what happen? So do selfing. Capital B small b into capital B small b, students. What do we get? Black, blue, blue, white. Right? So can we go to the next question, students? Can we go to the next question, all of you? All of you. Can we go to the next question, all of you? All of you. Can we go to the next question? Black, blue, and white. This question I've done in my class multiple times. Solve karo jaldi se. Solve karo. Very unlikely this question will repeat, but it's a very easy question. You're telling me students, they have hyped students. First of all, education should never be hyped. Education should never be hyped. Education is just to learn and enjoy. Education is to learn and enjoy. All of you. See, I'll give you a clue, students. This is called as paper chromatography. In paper chromatography, modern pestle, we add our solvent and we mixture it, grind it. We keep a dot here and a solvent is present here, and this solvent present here will move up. When the solvent is getting absorbed, it also takes away the pigment, separation of pigments happens. Now, if you can see here, bottom is chlorophyll B, then chlorophyll A, xanthophyll, carotenoids. So what is the answer, students? What is the answer? Chlorophyll B, chlorophyll A, xanthophyll, carotenoids. Yes, chutney, students, chutney. No, that is different. वो था हमारा liver test था वो. That was in biomolecules. It's a different experiment. Chutney of liver and chutney of plant. That was in biomolecules chapter, not यहाँ पर. Okay. Done, students? No, biomolecule was different thing. No, that is ash test. Dry waste, that was ash test. In biomolecules, आपको याद है, there was one more thing, right? There was one more thing in biomolecules. Do all of you remember? Yes, trichloroacetic acid one. Exactly. That is different. Okay. Again, very easy question. If you have done all the cell chapter properly, इस वाले क्वेश्चन को आप आराम से सॉल्व कर सकते हो स्टूडेंट्स. इस वाले क्वेश्चन को आप आराम से सॉल्व कर सकते हो, इस वाले क्वेश्चन को. Doesn't even require much thinking also. बहुत भी पढ़ा होगा आपने सब कुछ. All of you should know what is glycosylate cycle also. Start solving, students. Start solving. See, I'm very sure. एक चीज तो अभी clear है. Okay. When you get such questions, in your examination, ऐसे बहुत क्वेश्चन होंगे जो बहुत डिफिकल्ट भी होंगे. I would suggest all of you to leave such questions and finish all the easy ones first. एक क्वेश्चन में बैठ के पूरा टाइम स्पेंड मत करो प्लीज, क्योंकि यू हैव नोटिस राइट नाउ ऐसे क्वेश्चंस भी होंगे जो इजी भी होंगे और ऐसे क्वेश्चंस भी होंगे बहुत डिफिकल्ट भी होंगे. ओके, सो प्लीज डोंट सिट ऑन अ डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन एंड स्पेंड ऑल योर टाइम देयर. Always attempt what you know, students, first. Okay. Okay, I'll explain the eventually. Now all of you know what is E. coli, Escherichia coli. Now generally what happens is E. coli is measured for, students, I'll teach you. आराम समझो. In analysis of waste water, E. coli is used as. इस waste water के अंदर E. coli कैसे यूज होता है? Students, tell me, very simple logic. E. coli is a bacteria. E. coli is generally present जहां पर बहुत गंदगी होती है. Now tell me students, अगर ज्यादा E. coli मतलब क्या है? अगर ज्यादा E. coli मतलब बहुत गंदगी है वहां पर. कम E. coli गंदगी नहीं है उसके अंदर, फीकल मैटर नहीं है, वेस्ट नहीं है, उतना ही कॉन्सेप्ट है. ओके, अ स्टैंडर्ड ऑर्गेनिज्म फॉर परफॉर्मिंग प्लेट काउंट नहीं. अ इंडिकेटर ऑफ फीकल कंटामिनेशन ऑफ वाटर. हाँ, अगर E. coli ज्यादा है तो उसके अंदर फीकल कंटामिनेट ज्यादा होगा, अगर E. coli कम है तो कंटामिनेट कम होगा, उतना ही. ओके, क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? इजी है ना? समझ आ गया अभी? फ्रेंड्स समझ आ गया ना ये वाला क्वेश्चन? You know, students, do you want to see my dog? Do all of you want to see my dog, students? You want to see my dog? He's here. He's asking for food. Barely. Kashubeli. Say hi. Oh Lord. Bye. That is Cash. His name is Cash. The Cash. His name is Cash. Money. But I don't have a car. A car and my cash will not go well, I know. Okay. Now, acid rain damages soil and lakes, obviously. Its high level depositions have damaged high altitude forests since it's being encircled by acidic fog and clouds. It also affects aquatic animals, which is the pH range the most suitable for survival of aquatic biota. Students, aquatic biota के लिए कौन सा pH चाहिए आपको? Students, neutral pH चाहिए. Students, neutral pH चाहिए. Neutral pH, students. Yes, I know, students. I know what is cat and a car. I know, because the way they drift. Okay, so they need a much more neutral pH here. This becomes more alkaline here. Alkaline हो जाएगा. This becomes too acidic, too alkaline. Students, there are different forms of your estrogen. They are asking you which is the strongest form. Which is the strongest form of estrogen here? Okay, produced in large amount. Okay. In large amount. Okay, it's a factual. Again, it's a not a conceptual. It's a factual thing. In vertebral column of a man, there are 26 vertebrae. Which of the following vertebrae related to the pelvic region? Somewhere near the coxal bones. In the pelvic region, students. Students, I'll send. Students, do you want to see this part in the notes today? This chapter is done in the notes. Do you want to see, students? Do you want to see this? Students, students, I have to make the notes. I have to only make the notes. Okay. So give me 1 minute. मिल जाए तो. So give me 2 minutes students, let me just download it. Download internet थोड़ा slow हो रहा है आज मेरा. स्टूडेंट नहीं मिल रहा, पता नहीं क्यों. एक सेकेंड. To find it, students have to find it. एक सेकेंड. Students, give me 1 minute now, all of you. Oh, got it, students, got it. Got it. Let me just download this. Why is it not downloading? One thing, students, different slide is deleted by mistake. Got it. I'll just pull it out here. Students, is the board visible to all of you? Students, is the board visible to all of you? Yes. Student, type in the chat quickly. See, I hope the notes are visible to all of you. This is your locomotion notes. These are locomotion notes, students. Locomotion notes. Okay. Every single most important terminologies which you need to remember is right here. Locomotion. Okay. So deciding wind theory. What is sacrum lemma? About myoglobin, right? Hyoid bone present. Here we talk about 12 ribs pair. But again, this is mainly for revision purposes, right? So I'll send you the students. Here, which a number of vertebrates, location I've given you everything here according to the question also. So in this question we have done multiple times. Answer जल्दी से बताओ students ये वाला question का. This question we have done multiple times. Why are you tagging Vedantu students? I am the one who is making the notes, है ना? I am the one who is making that zoology notes, right? Tell me students, in which step of the glycolysis ATP is consumed? ATP is consumed in 1 and 3. 1 and 3 ATP is consumed, right? In which step ATP is produced, right? ATP is produced in 7th and 10th step. Which step what is removed? 9th step. Which step oxidation happens? Oxidation happens in 6th step. Okay. So इस तरह से आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा ये वाला पूरा क्वेश्चन. Oh, very tired, friend, very tired. See, directly you can eliminate these two because both are not related to anywhere near this thing. Both are human reproduction. Corpus luteum produces progesterone. Corpus albicans is the degenerated form here. Okay, done. Now, this is between these two. Now, I've given you 50-50. I've given you. Okay. Students, when I feel sad, I couldn't teach all of them, students. It is because of my busy schedule. See, students, if I was only teaching on this channel, that would be a different case. I would have finished everything, you know. So you can get the botany notes in the video of my botany lecture. Same lecture, I will upload zoology notes. Ah. So this is actually a little easy only. Ah. Students, for some reason I don't like Animal Kingdom, students. For some reason I do not like Animal Kingdom too much to mug up. Okay, so मेरे को याद रखना अच्छा नहीं लगता, याद रखना इतना सारा Animal Kingdom especially. And do you realize, students, even I keep reading Animal Kingdom every single week at least once, so that I don't remember the examples. अगर मेरे को याद रखना पड़ेगा तो every single week if I have to study this chapter every single week once, it also means you also have to read every week once. Revise करना पड़ेगा. Otherwise, if you don't revise all the examples of Animal Kingdom, सच में याद नहीं रहेगा आपको. Okay. So this is an example, straight up example. This is nothing to explain here. It's straight up an example. Okay, देखो. An example based question, not a concept based question. Example based question. Okay. Students, आपको ये पढ़ाया मैंने. स्टूडेंट, नेशनल ग्रैनुल सब बहुत बार पढ़ाया मैंने वाला. बहुत इजी है ये, बहुत बार हमने पढ़ाया वाला. ओके, दिस क्वेश्चन इज रिपीटेड आल्सो बिफोर. Students, that's the problem with me. I kept doing it. टेबल दे दिया ना मैंने. स्टूडेंट्स, टेबल दे दिया मैंने दिवांशु. इसी पीडीएफ में टेबल है एटलीस्ट. ये देखो एनिमल किंगडम का टेबल. ये देखो इसमें है एनिमल किंगडम पूरा. शॉर्ट्स नहीं हो पाए स्टूडेंट्स, ट्रिक्स नहीं बना पाया मैं, बट इसके अंदर टेबल तो है इसके अंदर ना. ये देखो पूरा एनिमल किंगडम है आपका यहाँ पर. पूरा एनिमल किंगडम यहीं पर है विद एग्जांपल्स. ये टेबल है यहाँ पर. टेबल है ना यहाँ पर. टेबल भी है. पूरा एनिमल किंगडम शॉर्ट नोट्स लगा के रखा है मैंने यहाँ पर. पूरा का पूरा एनिमल किंगडम को शॉर्ट नोट्स लगा के रखा है मैंने यहाँ पर. पूरा एनिमल किंगडम यहाँ पर देख लो एक बार. ओके, सो एनिमल किंगडम इज देयर. Nothing called डर का माहौल. Students, you enjoy. Studying should be enjoyed. If you get scared from studying, right? If you get scared from studying, you will never enjoy studying process. मजा आना चाहिए आपको जब पढ़ते हो. like ओ कुछ नया सीखने को मिल रहा है. That should be your attitude towards studying. Like क्यों पढ़ रहा हूँ मैं, ये क्यों पढ़ रहा हूँ. If that is the attitude, you will never enjoy the studying part. I love this job because I love teaching. मेरे को सिखाना अच्छा लगता है. That's why I'm doing this, right? One of the following statement is not applicable to viruses. Okay. Students, बहुत बड़ा यहाँ पर देख रहे हो. Students, if it happens, it happens. Students, there is nothing. See, अगर आप ये एग्जाम क्लियर नहीं होगा, is your life over? Tell me. If this exam doesn't get clear, is your life over? कुछ नहीं है लाइफ के अंदर करने के लिए. कुछ ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. There is so much to do in life. So many exams are there. So many exams are there in this world. You have so many things to enjoy in your life. आपको you have still JEE NEET to give later on. अगर वो भी नहीं हो, you have so many things to do in life, right? So don't be like अभी ये exam नहीं हो तो क्या कर रहे लाइफ के अंदर. Never be like that. Okay. So never be scared. तो बहुत easy question है ये. देख रहे हो ये. The virons replicate, students, can they replicate autonomously? First of all, do they have even ability to replicate autonomously? नहीं, नहीं हो सकता, नहीं हो सकता replicate. Okay. सेम, द सेम सिलेबस अगर आप NSEJS के पढ़ रहे हो ना, बायोलॉजी द सेम सिलेबस. सो अगर आपने ये बायोलॉजी पढ़ लिया अभी मेरे साथ, आपका नीट का बायोलॉजी सिलेबस हो गया ऑलमोस्ट. अगर आप स्टूडेंट्स, ऑल ऑफ यू, अगर आपने मेरे साथ अभी पढ़ लिया बायोलॉजी, तो नीट का बायो सिलेबस आपका हो गया नीट का, राइट. यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर ओनली फॉर केमिस्ट्री एंड फिजिक्स लिटिल बिट. तो यू आर ऑलमोस्ट देयर फॉर नीट. अगर आपको नीट लिख सकते हो अभी ऑलरेडी. एक्चुअली आप अगर ट्रस्ट में, अगर आपने मेरे से पढ़ लिया है ना, ओके, यू विल क्लियर नीट आराम से इजीली. स्टूडेंट्स, Students, we will finish 2023 and we'll stop students today. आपके पास यहाँ नोट्स आ रहे हैं, पढ़ लो एक बार. I'll sit and make the notes for you now. Okay, students, last question for today. Right. After I'll sit and make the notes. अगर मैं notes नहीं बनाऊंगा तो आप लोग फिर उसके लिए भी डांटोगे मेरे को. Okay. This is the last question. इसके अंदर सब कुछ है, इसके अंदर यूज कर लो एक बार. Okay. I'll say आपको बताता हूँ. Like if I go now, I can sleep by 12 and make the notes. Okay. So मेरे को लगेंगे नोट्स बनने के लिए, मेरे को लगेंगे एटलीस्ट 2 आवर्स लगेंगे मेरे को अभी थोड़े, और 2 आवर्स चाहिए मेरे को. ओके. सो आई विल मेक दैट एंड आई विल स्लीप. आपको कल मॉर्निंग तक नोट्स मिल जाएंगे आपको. ओके. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, तो यहाँ पर क्वेश्चंस दिए हैं मैंने, और 2023 24 कर लो, आप बैठ के आराम से कर लो पूरे. 2024 इजी है सब कुछ. ठीक है. सो इफ यू सी दिस क्वेश्चन आल्सो इज वेरी इजी. दिस क्वेश्चन आल्सो इज वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन, वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन है ना. दिस क्वेश्चन आल्सो इज वेरी इजी. दिस क्वेश्चन you don't even have to go anywhere. ये देखो, this question if you see here, it says phenylalanine. आपको पता है phenylalanine accumulation कहाँ पर होता है? If the phenylalanine doesn't get converted to tyrosine, तो phenylalanine acid accumulate होता है. That is called as PKO disease. So option number A. So direct it is. Okay. So I'll not go for 2021. 2024 is also very easy questions are there. Okay. Now all of you see this. This is the morphology question. Students, we'll take random questions. Okay. 2 seconds random question I'll take. Okay. Look at this question, students. It says about Syllabus inflorescence. आपको पता है what is Syllabus inflorescence? पता है, right? Students, आपको sorry students, right? Right. आपको पता है what is Syllabus inflorescence? Okay. I'll tell you the best trick to remember it. The Syllabus and racemose. आपको पता है? Do you want a trick for that? Do you want a trick for Syllabus and racemose difference? Small trick I'll tell you. Okay. Now students, tell me. अगर एक रेस हो रहा है, रेस होने के टाइम स्टूडेंट्स, रेस होने के टाइम देयर इज अ ओल्ड पर्सन एंड अ यंग पर्सन रेसिंग. रेस कौन जीतेगा स्टूडेंट्स? टेल मी, रेस कौन जीतेगा? ओल्ड पर्सन और न्यू पर्सन? न्यू हु इज यंग? यंग विल विन ऑलवेज, राइट? रेस विथ मी once you see. Okay. So in racemose inflorescence what happens? In racemose inflorescence, if always young flowers at the top, old flowers at the bottom. Okay, racemose inflorescence. Now what about cymose students? Cymose inflorescence is reverse. Cymose inflorescence reverse हो रहा है. It will always terminate with a flower. Okay. So if you notice, cymose inflorescence will always terminate with a flower here. Okay. Tell me students. Students, I'm not able to concentrate also. देखो, old flower at the top here, old flower in the front here. So terminating with a flower. They do not show unlimited growth. Last question. Go students, go. Oh. Whew. I'll teach you racemose for students. अब मेरे को Students, am I visible? Okay. Now students, in the case of Simos, what happens? I told you in Racimos what is happening. In Racimos what is happening, students? Race is happening. Race, right? Race का मतलब क्या है? In race what is happening is, I told you young person always wins, right? So यहाँ पर young flowers at the top, old flowers at the bottom. Young person is winning the race, old person is losing the race. So young flowers are present at the top, old flowers at the bottom. That is called as racemose inflorescence. यहाँ पर ये term जो axis है ना, it keeps on growing. But in the case of cymose inflorescence, it is reverse. Okay. In the cymose inflorescence, it always terminates with a flower, और यहाँ पर old flower on the top होंगे. इसका reverse almost. Okay. Done, student. Done. Students, I am already exhausted. This is the question based on SAT chromosomes. Here is an answer, right? So I will sit, students. I'll sit and make the notes for you right now. All of you keep on studying. Prepare the entire questions today to solve these questions. Revise your botany once, right? Today. Tomorrow morning itself, आपको मिल जाएगा. Probably like 11 o'clock तक मिल जाएगा, students. All the zoology notes. So tomorrow full day revise zoology, full day, and bio खत्म. उतना ही. उसके बाद बायो मत पढ़ो. उसके बाद केमिस्ट्री रिवीजन थोड़ा कर लो. Okay. So bye bye students, take care all of you, and have a great day all of you. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye students. I will share all the notes in the Telegram. Enjoy in Telegram only. Okay, in Telegram I'll share. You don't have to look for anywhere. कहीं पर नहीं देखना. Telegram पे देख लो, मिल जाएगा Telegram के अंदर. Okay. Bye bye students. Bye bye all of you.